she's so fine. Hell of a ride, blows my mind. Hell of a ride, lights my day.
What's good, guys? Today is Sunday, March the 21st, 2021. This news is coming out of Miami Beach. Miami Beach declares state of emergency over spring break crowds. The city will impose an 8 p.m. curfew in the South Beach Entertainment District. There's a video that goes with this, and I'll show it in just a little bit. The city of Miami Beach on Saturday declared a state of emergency over spring break crowds that have descended on the popular South Florida destination. During an afternoon news conference, Mayor Dan Gelber announced an 8 p.m. curfew for the South Beach Entertainment District. He also said shorebound traffic on the city's causeways would be shuttered. Both measures will be in effect for at least 72 hours, the mayor said, while extending the emergency is debated by officials. Quote, as we hit the peak of spring break, we are quite simply overwhelmed, end quote, City Manager Raul Aguila said. Crowds last night resembled those of a rock concert, according to officials. Quote, you couldn't see pavement and you couldn't see grass, end quote, Aguila said. State figures indicate parts of South Florida have continued to be hotspots for COVID-19 transmission. The state has surpassed 2 million coronavirus cases. Amid this backdrop, authorities have had to grapple with throngs of college students and young people who have flocked to the warm shores of Miami Beach. On Thursday night, along the city's famed Ocean Drive, police used pepper balls in an effort to break up a restaurant brawl, according to NBC South Florida. Citing the crowds, the Clevelanders South Beach Hotel said it was temporarily shutting down its bar and restaurant services. Quote, recently we have grown increasingly concerned with the safety of our dedicated employees and valued customers, and the ability of the city to maintain a safe environment in the surrounding area, end quote, the hotel said in a statement. Police Chief Rick Clement said his officers responded to multiple fights on South Beach on Friday night. Tables and chairs were used as impromptu weapons, according to the chief. During Saturday's news conference, the mayor blamed some of the crowding on accessible travel. Quote, there are a lot of cheap flights, Gelber said. Last month, you could get here from Philadelphia, New York, or Chicago for $50 round trip, end quote. Let's watch the video that goes with this story.
There is also some breaking news coming out of the state of Florida regarding coronavirus. Moments ago, Miami Beach declaring a state of emergency and instituted a curfew for some of the busiest areas. Here's what Miami Beach Mayor Dan Gelber had to say.
Essentially be an 8 p.m. curfew in the entertainment district and closure of eastbound traffic on causeways to only residents and hotel guests beginning at about 9 p.m. These measures will be in effect for 72 hours.
All right, I want to bring in MSNBC's Corey Coffin in Miami Beach, who was taking a listen to that press conference. Also, another hotbed of spring break activity is Chief Douglas Hudson. He works out of the Galveston County Sheriff's Office. Corey, I do want to start with you because we just heard from the mayor of Miami Beach talking about some of those curfews put in place. How do they plan on instituting these curfews, and paint the picture as to how the mayor sees the situation there right now?
Yeah, they had to declare a state of emergency here in the city of Miami Beach, Yasmin, in order to enact these fairly extreme measures. And here's what they said about the curfews. The 8 p.m. curfew for the main Art Deco district, or the main party district, if you will, of South Beach, which is behind us, it'll have to be closures of the actual street, closures of the business and the businesses that are operating on the street, such as cafes. People will start to have to clear out of those by 7 p.m. in order to get the businesses closed by 8 p.m. But it means that people who are already staying in hotels here can continue to stay. They just are advised to stay within their hotel. And I don't even know if I should use the word advised, because at this point it is law here in Miami Beach. So they will have to stay within the confines of their hotel grounds. As we know, this is going to last for the next 72 hours. And of course, that 9 p.m. curfew for the causeways, the closure for the causeways, I should say, you'll still have the opening of local traffic being able to get in. It's just for people who do not have hotel reservations down here and people who do not live down here or have any business down here. And when it comes to what the mayor said about why he felt that the need to institute such extreme measures, listen to what he said about how high the stakes are right now.
Right now, it has become too challenging in the entertainment district, the Art Deco cultural district, whatever you call it, to continue in that way. Too many people are coming here right now, and too many people are coming here with bad intentions. At the end of the day, all the policing in the world isn't going to stop something terrible from happening if it's going to happen. Our city right now in this area has become a tinder, and we cannot have a policy of simply hoping that it's not lit.
All right, so we mentioned that reevaluation after 72 hours, Yasmin, but at least one city official we know of is recommending those closures remain in place until April 12th.
I can assure you that the Spring Breakers are not going to be happy about that news. I don't know if they'll even realize what's going on, and I'm sure the police will have to step in and enforce this curfew. But I'm sure the hotels on the inside will be very wild. And I'm going to end the video on that note. Thanks for watching, guys.